Okay, I'm out here at the garden a couple days later, and if you look over here, right in this area here, that bok choy is doing really good. Broccoli, I accidentally broke a couple leaves off, but it's growing. And look at them radishes. So I'm gonna have to check them. The beans are really sprouting up. Let's see if I can get closer for you guys. The beans are sprouting up. And then this little one here, wait a minute here, let's see. This little one right here is radishes, where I've thinned them out and reburied them in this pot. And then this one is beans, doing really good. And I got tomato here, tomato there, beans, parsley, I think. And then that is romaine right here, romaine lettuce. And then, oh, right here, it's got a slow grower of tomato in it. There is a zinnia plant in there. Tomato over there. In this next pot right here. Right there's a tomato. They're slow growers. I think they're poor boy or something like that. And then this tomato plant is doing pretty good. Let's see if I can back it up here. I've already got little baby flowers on it. And it was so getting there, so I had to put a tomato cage on it. And then these are getting over the top of the tomato cages. That plant, and there's one back here that's growing pretty good. And then strawberries are decided to come up. I didn't think I'd have any luck with them this year because I thought they were all burned out. Another pot of parsley, but I think I'm going to take these parsley plants, and I got one over there, and I'm going to put them all in one big one. And then look at this bok choy. It is really booming. And there's a tomato plant back there. Slow grower, but hey, it's working. I'm just coming out. I'm trying to come out every morning to look for any. I usually don't in these containers up on the deck, but look for any hornworms. And if I see them, I'm taking them right off and we're going fishing. Because I actually tried it fishing and it works. If I'm going to go ahead and transplant this parsley, because it's growing all over, I might clip it down to seed. I don't want it going to seed, so I might clip some of it down when I transplant it. Oh, let's see here. It looks like a tomato plant growing here. Whoops. That's got to be a volunteer from the... I put Miracle-Gro in here, the new Performance, but I had some old dirt left over, and I'm wondering if that's a seed from it. But I did put a zinnia in here too, just to see if it'll grow, you know, no biggie. These right here, these are just weeds. They look like plants, but they're not. They're just weeds getting in my way. Okay, back there in that corner, I got all my parsley. I'm recording. All my parsley plants are on the other side of him. See right over there, Alex? Right there. Point to them. Yeah, yep, those. Those are my parsley plants. So I just put them up there for right now. I was going to put them all together, but... And there's my buddy. That's my Alex. I'm going to have him run a drill today. And I asked him if he can run a chainsaw, and he kind of like, I don't know. But we'll do the drill. We'll do...
7.
What?
I haven't run one ever since I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, they're kind of dangerous. Sweet peppers, romaine lettuce, beans, and a tomato cage. So we'll let them grow. I planted like 5 in there, and I went around and I didn't think they would make it, but they are. So I'm just leaving them like that this year. Down here we got radishes that I thinned out from this over here. So let's go over here and look. Over here I got sweet peppers growing. I just planted them today. Today is 6/11. So it's a slow start, but you know, Michigan is a little slow. And I put some green onion seeds in there. Over here, here's our broccoli. And then over here is our radishes and carrots. Let's peek at them, because our radishes should be almost ready. So our carrots are here. Radishes are really, we got a little bit longer to go, I believe, because I don't even see them popping up. I see a few, but not ready yet. So, and then there's our bok choy, and back there is oh, I got a tag back there, but I forgot what it was. Romaine lettuce, I think, or yeah. And then over here is my cukes. Let's see, cucumbers. Looks like something's eating my radish over there, or bok choy. So I'll have to see what that is. But cukes are coming up, and green onion. So I'll be right back. I gotta see what that is. Something was eating it over there, but I think I'm gonna have to get the neem oil out and do some spraying. We did have a lot of rain, so I want to make sure I catch it before, yeah, it's really eating that bok choy back there up, but it's all right. It's not all right, but, and then our tomato, hybrid tomato, and I think I planted a radish in there. Here's another hybrid tomato, and then over here are beans, more beans. We love green beans. And then we've been thinning and thinning on this. I took a few plants down, which I'm planting more lettuce in there, but we've been thinning and thinning, eating as much as we can on this butter crunch. Down here I planted a new green pepper, and there's some sweet peppers. I think that's jalapeno there, hot pepper. And over here is sweet peppers, and then there's some lettuce I picked right there. And then we'll go over on the other side. In this pot I planted from MI Gardener some red sayo leaf lettuce. Well, it's this right here. It looks like that. And we planted that in there, we'll see. And parsley, we've been picking and picking and picking, and it's still growing. I don't know what's going on with the strawberries. They just didn't do this well this year. And over here, well, if I can back up here, this is a Better Boy tomato plant. And it is probably 2.5, 3 foot tall. It's growing, and it's growing big, and it's, the stem is really sturdy. I like taking the bottoms off because I don't like them in the ground, so I'm going to pull them off. We don't need that on there. And then here's one here. See, this is a sucker going up here, but it's all right. We'll pull them off. See if there's any other ones on the ground. None over here, those none over there. That is I think that's the same plant, same kind of plant. And that one's about 3 foot. That's already topped my cage. It's really growing. So we'll see how things go. And then over here, I've got the zinnias. A tomato plant in there. I'm not sure what kind of, I think that's a heirloom tomato plant because it's curly like that and it's trying to go in the ground. Here's a plant over there, tomato plant. And then back here in that pot right here is purple basil. And that's actually getting better. I thought it was dying, but it's growing. And then there's a tomato. Let's see if I can stand up here. Oh, tomato right here in this container. I'm not sure what kind, but I think that's the same as these. But there's flower buds on there, so wait till they open and I'll pollinate them with a paintbrush, because I'm not getting no bees up here to pollinate them for me, so I'm gonna have to do them myself. And then there's a tomato plant back there. I'm not going back there right now to get them. I got some water down here, but the bok choy here is doing really good. Okay. What else? I got something else I want to tell you guys. I got starters up here that I was inside and they were really bad on me. They just weren't growing, but we've got something coming up there, and I don't know. That one's probably, this one in the white styrofoam I think is dead. I didn't get too many dead ones. This one perked up, so we'll see. Got some zinnias in here. I know it's a small pot to put them in, but hopefully they'll go small and bloom out. But they're growing. I like to come out here once in a while and give this plant a shake, or any of the plants that have open flowers on them, and pray that they pollinate them. Now, here's a male, and this looks like a female, and there's a female. So you just want to give them a little shake and pollinate them, and some people call it impregnate, so it'll give more tomatoes. It's the female, the ones without the ones that have the little hole in it, that's your tomato right there. The other ones are just like a pollinator, but I don't have bees around here. The only thing I have is a wasp. Fun. So I'm gonna do it to the other plants that have flowers, and I'll be back. I had to give these plants that I planted yesterday a little water, but this one has a lot of water at the bottom, so I might take a little bit out of there. It should be all right though, because that plant is small, so the roots not huge. And then a glance of the other plants. Beans, there's broccoli, radishes, carrots. Back there's cucumbers and more bok choy and lettuce. And then we got a few tomato plants over here. I think they're the little cherry tomatoes. And more radish, the ones I thinned out from here. And the beans. It's growing ahead finally. And some more plants that I planted right there. I think those were sweet peppers. Beans. And then we got some hot peppers, I think, in there. Let's see. Oh, I planted some green onion in there too. And that looks pretty good, I think. So far so good, you guys. I think this hot pepper plant I'm going to transfer into a pail because it's just too small. I've already got buds on it. So I hope I don't damage it doing it, but we'll see. I'll probably do that. I might do that right now, I don't know. Okay, I got it in a pail. This is a cayenne pepper here. And I think I'm going to top it right over around the side with some of the Miracle Grow, and let's pray it works. Because that looked like some older soil. This pail, this blue pail here, I got that for I think $3 or $4 at Walmart. We drilled some holes in it. I'm going to try it as a planter. Now I put rabbit poop in there from the rabbits, and I got a whole bag full of that rabbit poop. It's aged. And then I used what's it called? That stuff there, I can't remember what it is, and some cow poop, a little bit of cow poop in there. And then we're going to fill it with Miracle Grow. And I've got at the bottom there some rocks. And sorry about the mower. I got someone mowing. One of my grandkids mowing. They wanted to come over and mow. So hopefully you can hear me. But I'm going to fill this up with that. I've already did these. This one. And then one over here. Those are pepper plants. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this yet.